Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your December new moon reading. This is just following the winter solstice on December 21st. So together they are ushering the transition from 2022 to 2023. Welcome to those of you that are new, and to those of you that I am familiar with, welcome back. Let's get started with your reading, Gemini. I'm going to pull an overall energy for you, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is indicating a deep connection, and given the transition from the old year to the new, to the amount of work that you've been doing to deeply connect with your own authentic self, with your own desires, your own needs and wishes, prioritizing those has helped you to make more sound connections with significant others, better relationships with others, a better ability to communicate clearly, consciously, with agreements about what it is that you are working towards together in your relationships. This, as you are probably used to me saying, is built on the developing, increasing personal evolution and development that you're experiencing, your commitment to self, and this stronger relationship with your potential self and accomplishments is affecting and reflected in all of your relationships. In the 10th house, we have the Ten of Cups, which is reflecting your social identity, and this is appearing to others that your highest commitment is to a peaceful, joyous, generous, and compassionate community that enjoys whatever abundance exists in their present, particularly the process and ability to share resources among each other. Again, based on clear understandings of what it is that you are gaining in your relationships, what it is you're working towards. So there are no assumptions in this community that you are working towards that is your ideal familial or collective fulfillment, joy, and pleasure. You are instead really basing all relationships on the ways in which it moves you closer or further from the things that you desire, the things that make you feel good. This is based on your emotional intelligence, and this is something that you are recognizing as elevating the quality of your achievements and your communications with others. In the first house, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is indicating that you have indeed been applying, integrating the many understandings that you have gained over these many months, in particular of looking at your own behaviors, attitudes, thoughts, and deeds that you have learned to adjust according to a newer perspective, a newer understanding of your responsibility in all phases of your life. This is you creating a spiritual practice, a meditation, a prayer, doing dream work, or even therapy, some kind of counseling that is mutually respectful, that allows you to build this foundation for yourself that is new and allows you, as you step back and view the bigger picture, how far you've come, how much progress you've made. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, we have the Ace of Cups. And there is truly something being birthed at your foundational roots level. This can be literally an addition to your family, your physical family. It can be you imagining, planning, being inspired to do something new or to experience a greater amount of pleasure and joy in the work, in the company that you keep, and the work that you do. This is absolutely, a new beginning. And in your 7th house, the house of your relationships, we have another 10. This is a 10 of Wands. And the story I am intuiting here is that you are relinquishing, releasing a lot of responsibilities and obligations, particularly those that have become burdensome to you, in order to realign your responsibilities and relationships in accordance with positive emotional feedback. Those that give you what you give to them. Finding joy in your activities and relationships as a form of reciprocity that informs you, lets you know that you are moving in the right direction for you and that you deserve to feel good. It is not your obligation to necessarily take care of others' problems. That you are understanding is not the form of support that you are now able to give. You have developed and grown understanding that assistance means assistance, not taking over or caretaking others' burdens. I'm going to clarify the Four of Swords in the first house with the Four of Pentacles in the second house and the Ace of Pentacles in the third house. Absolutely, this change in consciousness that I am sensing has been the result of the healing that you've done, that is clarifying your communications and the way that you actually process information and reflect your experience in your relationships is really changing. You've moved into a new area, a new direction. This is not without a lot of trepidation. You do have caution. You do have some anxiety about releasing what you've worked so hard to build. But the 2 4s here are definitely reinforcing the idea that you are building new foundations for yourself and that the strength of these foundations cannot be taken away from you, which is your fear. There is a fear that somebody, this is so good, that somebody is going to take what you have perhaps given freely in the past, but mistakenly. Giving yourself away, giving your ideas away, giving your ability to be attentive and care attention to others is something that you have given freely without understanding the way in which you were taking from yourself, not choosing yourself. And that is really changing. New opportunities are opening up to you to experience more concrete rewards and emotional upliftment, positive sharing and interactions in your relationships and within your community. A new creative surge. The Ace of Cups in the 4th house is clarified by the 10 of Swords in the 5th house and the 3 of Pentacles in the 6th house. You are working more clearly and consciously towards your collaborations, your communications with your co-workers, your team members, even family partners, ways in which you can improve the quality of your life, but something that you are creating together is an improvement upon something that you have done before or something that has been done before. You are continuing to evaluate and utilize the understandings that you have gained from former failures or disappointments that you have attempted. Perhaps it has been creative projects that you've attempted with others in which it appears that you have carried a lot of the physical labor responsibilities in those creative projects and did not receive appropriate credit for what you did or appreciation. It seems as though these projects, whether they were successful or not, failed in as much as they didn't supply you with the clear stepping stones, development, evolution that would have allowed you to take credit for what has been created on behalf of others. You are changing that by entering into more equitable collaborations, partnerships, co-creations with others as a way to remedy a pattern in which you have chosen others, their needs, their desires over your own in the past. The Ten of Wands in the 7th house is clarified by the Four of Swords, a repeat in the 8th house in the wheel, the world in the 9th house. So the Four of Swords is indicating to me that your ability to integrate these many lessons is easier naturally to do in our own life with regard to our own personal development than it is in those areas where we share concrete resources with others, where you are holding on to your personal foundation of material comfort, security, stability. You have learned and are integrating new lessons regarding those resources that you share with and for others. You're sharing these resources, so that means that whatever you are working towards for the group equally benefits you as it does others. And this is where I see the big change, the new spiritual foundation allowing you to integrate your physical and material stability and security in a way that benefits you and all the members on your team, within your family, as part of your collaboration. This is allowing you to complete and finish a major achievement. This achievement is something that is being recognized fairly distantly, perhaps more in a larger global community than it is within your own regional community. You have built something from your own collective to the larger world, and that is being acknowledged, rewarded, and recognized by others. It is the recognition that is critical for you, because the recognition validates this major achievement, your ability to bring something to a successful conclusion, and hence move on to into a new direction. The new direction you're working towards at this time, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, is something that is being informed by what you are currently achieving. That is helping you to translate those skills, those connections into a new direction. The Ten of Cups in your 10th house is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in the 11th house and the Strength card in the 12th house. The Strength card indicates that you have been able to direct, support, and manage your relationships that are a part of your working life, your larger collective community, be that an employment or a domestic environment, a community. That larger community is something that you have been working on diligently for a very long time. What is different now is that you are working more consciously in collaboration with others. You are supporting without directing, and that is a significant change. You're able to recognize the support that others need in an equitable way so that everyone is participating from their strength, and this is helping you to continue to build your resilience, your facility to work with so many different kinds of people. You're definitely understanding as well that it is the improvement and the investment in your own personal development that is lending healing to the collective enterprise. I'm going to finish off this reading, Gemini, with an oracle card. And I've pulled Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I'm going to leave this here. I hope this has been helpful, Gemini. If this reading has resonated with you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all of the shares, donations, and comments. Until next time, namaste.